Hello. Hi. The reason I look like I just woke up is because I just woke up. And it's like 1:30 1:30 in the afternoon. I went to bed at like 3 or 4 a.m. because I was just reading. I don't know how that happened. I sort of engaged in the reading so much that I just lost track of time. I'm still in my underwear, by the way, just saying. Don't blame me. I just woke up. And I recently read this book. This is not the book that I was reading yesterday. Yesterday I was reading Fangirl. This is by Carrie Hope Fletcher, as you can see. If you are familiar with like some of the UK YouTubers, then you most probably heard about her. And she just released a book, as you can see. It's called All I Know Now. And the book is basically about her experience of growing up and being a teenager, because now she's not a teenager already, she's like 22 years old or something. Because obviously when you are a teenager, you have a lot of different experiences, you go through a lot of stuff emotionally, socially, all kinds of stuff. And she just wrote a book about it, and she sort of gives advice about how to go through these things as you grow up and as you develop through your teenage. And you know, like on the back cover, somebody wrote a review saying that that book was like having a best friend. And I just totally agree with that, because I really wish that I had this book when I was a teenager, because like a lot of those things were happening to myself and I didn't really know how to handle them. And unfortunately, there were not that many people to tell me that. So if I had this when I was like 15, 16, 17, that would be a treasure. That would honestly make things better, I think. So if you are a teenager, I highly advise you to get it, because it's got a lot of good thoughts about how to handle those situations that you face for the first time. And another cool thing about this book is that I've been watching Carrie's videos for like a couple of years now, and sometimes in her videos she would just say something about like the way she feels towards something, or how she handles something, or just like some opinion, or just whatever that is. And I would just like open my mouth in awe because of how similar that is to myself. And if I were to meet Carrie, I think we'd get along so well, because some of the like very little and detailed things that she talks about in her videos and in the book are just like exactly the same as I think about those things. So yeah, I really enjoyed the book, and if you are interested, I highly recommend it. It's really good. But for now, I have to get ready because I'm about to go to central London, and one of my friends from Russia asked me, like, he wants to buy some video game console or something like that. So he asked me to test it. I'm not that big of a fan of video games, I'm not really into them. So my friend asked me to sort of test drive the new Wii U from Nintendo, the video game. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that, because I don't know anything about those things, but we'll see. And there's my bookshop. There's like one of my favorite bookshops. It's like in my area, and I go there often, by the way. It's called Owl Bookshop. If you're in Kentish Town, check it out. It's really good. It's like an independent bookshop, which is like really cozy, and it's not very big, but it's really nice. So support your independent local bookshops, because they are amazing. This week's edition of London Random Things, we've got something a bit more unusual, I would say. A little snail. It's so cute. Just when everyone thought that I finished studying, I'm going to university again. Great. No, I'm actually joking. I'm going to university. We have this thing called Employability service, where there are basically workers who help you with your CV, with your covering letter, with anything that can be related to your job, to your future job. And like if you want to fill out an application for a job or something like that, they can help you. And that's what I'm doing today. I'm filling out an application for an internship, and just to get it like right and make sure it's the best that I can do, I decided to use their help. So it's been kind of a chilled out week, and by the way, the employability thing at my university was really good. So if you are a student and you are not very certain about how to approach like writing a CV, looking for a job, sorry, or anything job related, that I'm sure in most of the universities there is something similar to that, where people can give you advice which could be really helpful, so keep an eye on that. And in the last video at the end, I said that there are 2 weeks left for the London vlogs. So here's the thing, I'm leaving London next week for at least a month, and then I'm coming back in July for my graduation. And because the studying is over and sort of like the whole academic year is over now, I thought it was the best time to finish this series of videos called London Vlogs that I was making ever since I moved to London back in September. So I made one video every single week ever since I've been here. This week is 32, next week is going to be 33, and it's going to be the very last week of London vlogs. And then I'm leaving London. I'm gonna go to Dubai first, and then I'm going to Russia, to my home country. And during that time, I will not be making any videos on this channel. I'm gonna take a break for like a month, give or take. But that's not going to be the last video that I will make. I will keep on making videos. I've got a few ideas about the format and all of that. I think I'm gonna film on the graduation. I'll make like a small video about it. And plus, I don't know if I'm gonna stay in London. So some of those ideas depend on if I'm gonna stay in London or not. But the way it works is that if I find a job before October, then I will stay in London. If I don't find a job before October, then I'm gonna have to leave. And I have no idea where I'm gonna go. This is like the first time in my life when I don't know what's gonna happen next September. Because I was studying for the last 16 years, first at school and then university. And every single year I knew what's gonna happen in September. Like I'm gonna go to school, to the next grade, or to the next year of the university. But this is the very first time that I have absolutely no idea what's gonna happen. Which is kind of scary, but at the same time it's exciting, obviously, because like, I have nothing certain in my life right now. But no matter where I go, I'll still be making videos, definitely. It's something that I really enjoy, and people seem to enjoy it also, so thanks very much. And I hope that after I finish London vlogs, you guys are gonna stick with me and keep watching my videos and see what I'm gonna come up with. Because honestly, I'm really thankful to people who are subscribed and who keep watching my videos and liking and commenting. So thanks very much for watching if you made it till the end. I hope you had a great week. My week was kind of really chilled because studying is over and I just want to do nothing, like for at least a week. So like and subscribe this video if you enjoyed it. And I will see you next week, which will be the very last week of this series of videos called London Vlogs. And I hope you will be there to say goodbye.